Salutations, I am Rob Chapman in Franconia at Thomann, the home of tone in Europe. And today I figured, you know what, Thomann is renowned for its incredible affordable range of guitars by the brand Harley Benton, which is one of Thomann's own brands. And I figured, since I'm going to be here for a while reviewing and playing guitars and doing all the fun and stupid things that I really enjoy doing, I may as well decide which of the Harley Benton range I like the most. And so I've picked three from the range of literally thousands of Harley Benton guitars. And I thought I'd sort of run them down, show you some of them, talk about the spec, and literally just pick which one I would like to use most often when I come here to play guitar and do things. Today, all of the stunning audio is brought to you via the hands of Rabir Massad. I'm playing into this Mesa Boogie Mark 535. We're going into the incredible Apollo X8P mic pre, which is stunning sounding, and I must say a big thank you to Universal Audio for hooking us up. As you can see, they come in a variety of shapes and sizes that are familiar. They look a little bit like other brands, and I suppose it's an accessible and affordable way of getting into a shape that you maybe really want to aspire to, but can't afford to do yet. And then Harley Benton is a great stepping stone to get you there, or you may just fall in love with one and think, you know what, I'm just happy to stay where I am, because Harley Benton make a range of guitars, prices from sort of 100 or so pounds or euros up to maybe 600 euros. This is the CST24 Deluxe. It is a 24 fret semi-hollow guitar with a flamed maple top, mahogany body, 3-piece mahogany neck, Yotoba fingerboard, which is a Caribbean hardwood. And then it's got a pair of Alnico 5 humbuckers, classic tone, volume, 3-way, but you can pull out your tone and get a split or tapped sound. I'm not sure which it is. I'm going to go ahead and say that it is a tapped sound because the tiny little swing tag of joy is telling me that it's a tap. So you can see it really looks like a PRS, basically, doesn't it? It looks like a PRS. And I think it looks kind of cool. It caught my eye. If this was a PRS, how much would it cost? Thousands. And this does not cost 1,000. In fact, it costs instead, which is actually really good. And I think these little flower inlays look kind of cool. They've done a nice job of making something that would normally be very expensive, really affordable. Let's take a listen to it. So it gives you a variety of cool tones. You can split it and get the kind of cleaner sounds. I got my Mesa Boogie absolutely gunned to hell, and yet I can split it down and get some nice accessible cleans and crunches. I like the wraparound tail. I like the sound of the pickups. Alnico 5s, kind of my vibe anyway. It's not set up to my taste or requirement, but of course, you can just stick this to Thomann and say, hey, could you put these strings on and do this thing? And they'll probably help you out because they've got a really cool service center. Or you could set it up yourself. I'd lower the bridge a little bit, change the neck angle, put some paradigms on it, and I would be set to go. That's guitar number one. This is the gloriously affordable TE40 from Harley Benton. I wonder if you can guess what the TE stands for. Maybe comment in the comment section below what TE stands for. It is very clearly a T-type guitar. You may not be able to tell from its black exterior that the body is made from basswood, the top is made from swamp ash, the neck is made from maple, and the fingerboard is made from black wood. But it's made from those different timbers. And then it's the classic 3-way toggle. You can't pull out the tone. It's got a volume, Alnico 5 Roswell, Harley Benton's own humbuckers, Tunematic hardtail here that you can adjust to get the intonation in, and then it's a guitar with a bolt-on neck. It's really, really affordable, and it will sell for bing, which I think is an absolute bargain, and it sounds like this. Plays great, sounds good. It's really practical and simple. It's a bit of a workhorse. And for the small amount of money this costs, why not buy an army of them and then throw them around on stage like a juggler? Let's move on. This is one of the Pro range from Harley Benton. It's really nice. It's the Fusion 2 FR. FR because we've got a Floyd Rose. It's a 1000 series Floyd Rose. And this particular Harley Benton is this much. And I'll run you down the timbers on this attractive looking beast. Mahogany, flamed maple veneer. We've got a baked or roasted or torrefied maple fingerboard, and then a Canadian maple, I want to say bacon, but it's not, neck. Stainless steel frets, which is really cool. And they look like these are glow-in-the-dark inlays, but they look like, no, they just look like they would be glow-in-the-dark. Alnico 5 humbuckers, as is the norm with all three guitars I've played so far. A 1, 2, 3-way and a split if you want to split these humbuckers down. I really like having a truss adjustment wheel down here because it makes it really easy. Pop a screwdriver in and change your neck angle to be desired. And then it looks like, without my glasses, it looks like it says that these are Grover tuners, which is really good. Although, not sure having higher spec tuners behind a nut is particularly useful, but they're there should you require them. This is how it sounds, first of all, tapped out. So, as may not be a surprise to many of you, this is my favorite of the three. It's the one that I pick up and I feel most immediately kind of familiar with, I suppose. It's got a really nice feeling fretboard and neck. It's all kind of natural feeling and the frets are nice and glossy. The pickups sound powerful. I've put a little tiny bit more gain in the amplifier because it just felt like it wanted that. So probably for my own personal tastes, I'd swap out that bridge humbucker for something a bit more pokey. But that's just me. And I suppose that's why you'd buy a more affordable guitar like a Harley Benton and do things to it that you want to do while you gradually work your way through the myriad maze of different guitars until you settle on something that you are happy to use forever. Anyway, that's me picking currently my favorite from the Harley Benton range. And I think this is great. You guys take it easy. Chappers considerably out. They look like they look like Thomann, the home of tone